Yeah, where are all my people in the madhouse? I'll be a guide, climb aboard and sit your ass down. Don't worry, there's no need to fear when you hear. You know we're right here. We got the crew and we're ready for a game time. You're not ready to step inside a deranged mind. Yeah, this is what you came here for. We got Machinima news and fuck yous. It's the goddamn ward.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Wardcast. Every Monday we bring you the latest in video game news, talk about survival horror, shut up, Machinima, and what's going on at the Ward. I apparently can't talk today. I'm one of your hosts, Jazz Rich, alongside Shaun Clark.
Hi.
Hi. Alec Funnell.
Oh, hey, yeah? How do I look? Gay? Good, I knew that.
That was so
And
loud.
his multiple recordings. And Alyssa Camps.
Hi,
Yes.
I'm Jazz.
Hi.
You're yes.
I'm 12.
Yeah. Hey. Did you guys know there's a viral outbreak right now?
No.
What?
What?
Yeah.
That sounds
Not another one.
untrue.
Neptune scientists have confirmed that there is a virus on Earth so powerful that it can take out trees. I don't know where I'm going with this.
It's all because Neptune's in Gatorade. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Yeah. They fucking put Gatorade in the water, and now we have Corona.
I knew it.
But not in all seriousness, as we all fucking know, the world's kind of crazy, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna speak for you guys anyway. That everyone here at the Ward, hopes that you guys are staying safe and healthy and not stupid and everybody outside of Britain, only inclusive to Alec. Not going too crazy from the whole social distance thing, and hopefully you're not taking a sledgehammer to your walls at home, and you have enough food
My house
inside.
anyway, so this is fine.
There you go. Now I have an excuse to be antisocial. It's great.
Exactly. I love it. No one can judge me.
We can, but not on that.
Make
What?
sure to
regarding
smuggle some
this.
toilet paper in your ass.
Also, stay fucking clean. Don't be nasty. And
Wash
don't be
your
rude.
hands.
At work, I've got so many fucking rude people. They're like, oh, there's a pandemic. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
I am a pandemic.
I'm at work. Don't treat me like shit because your ass is out here in this. Fuck you. Okay.
You came to me.
Exactly. You came to me for food. Fuck you.
Exactly. A
If
note
I
on
spit
that
on
is-
that, that's my decision. Okay.
Take a shit on the hood of your car. That's my decision.
You know what? I spit in your sandwich, but I wash my hands first, so fuck you.
Exactly. It cancels out.
But a note on that, and yeah, unfortunately, this is something not everybody does. But when you're going to a takeout restaurant, fast food, grocery store, alcohol store, fucking urinals, anywhere
Alcohol store.
really. I don't care if you don't wash your hands, but don't be a dick to the people working. A few people, have to stay open for essentials, and they're doing what they can. They're out of hand sanitizer. Get over it. Wipe your hands with a fucking tree leaf for all I care. Or your hands. Your ass. Wipe your ass with a tree leaf because guess what? Toilet paper is made of trees.
Yeah, just get
But
a
it's
piece
not
of
their
bark
fault.
and stick it up your ass.
Just
Exactly. And you'll never
Problem
poop
solved.
again.
get your friend with a water gun, super soaker, and just spray your ass.
No. Get a butt plug. You should
What?
have right
I
up
have
there.
butt plug sales should be off the roof.
Yeah.
No.
I got a little sidetracked, but yeah, we're all in this together, and we're all not retarded. We're adults. We can find ways to keep busy. But I'd like to make a note for the kids that are stuck out of school and can't go out and do any physical activities, like go see their friends, go to pools, go skating. The weather is kind of warm, so there's no snow, and they're bored at home. But fortunately, that's where Spider-Man comes in.
Wait, what?
Spider-Man. So Jake Johnson, the voice actor for Peter Parker in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, mentioned in an Instagram post that he's been asked several times by parents to send encouraging words to their kids.
Aww.
So he set out saying like, hey, if your kids are stuck at home and they're getting bored and restless, just send me an email, and I will try to record a voice clip for them to try to keep them entertained and positive through this. Because they're too young to know what's going on. But if Spider-Man tells them, hey guys, it's all good.
Hey,
So
this is Spider-Man. Get fucked.
This podcast is not for children.
No, but this is for the parents of the children.
No, that was my disclaimer.
Oh, right. Yeah,
It's not for
yeah.
children, but we want them safe.
We don't care about the kids, but Spider-Man does.
Yeah.
And
It is a
Spider-Man-
12, apparently.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
It's not for kids, it's by kids.
If you're watching, send me an encouraging message. I don't care about what. No,
You don't have to do a specific voice. Nobody. No.
no, just send me something encouraging, because you know.
Hey kids, wash your hands.
Here's a picture of
Be
my
like-
dick. I thought it might encourage you.
He's like, how old is your daughter? All right.
Oh no!
Here's some
Send her a
encouraging
dick pic.
words. Everyone's going to die at some point anyway, so just get over it.
Wow.
Aha.
Please don't send me anything encouraging. I don't need to be encouraged anymore.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty.
I wasn't
pretty
thinking
nice
about
of
your
you, Doc.
dicks when I said that.
Man, spider dick.
No.
Well.
Want to see how the web comes out?
Oh no!
Anyways,
Squirt.
Alec,
Yeah,
Reloading
Sounds-
cartridges, everybody.
how was your terrible outbreak week / regular week?
Well, I'm still working because, I work in a
Oh.
care sector, so they can't really chuck us out. But I'm in my off
I
time. I
can throw you
watch.
down the stairs.
Somebody's
I mean,
got to
how
throw
else?
down the old people.
Yeah. Yeah, so I watched Fighting with My Family, the film that The Rock made about Paige,
Page?
a WWE superstar
Oh.
or diva at the time. It was actually pretty good. It was as I was originally thinking that the film
The game.
was just going to be a bit pointless, but it's actually got a good believe in yourself and you can't quite do it, but you'll get there in the end anyway.
So it was terrible.
I
How-
heard.
how dare
believe
you
in
have a
yourself
positive
and you
message.
Can't quite do it.
No. But yeah, so watching things like that just reminds me why I enjoy watching wrestling altogether. Really, I know it's fixed, but it's the art that can
We all
easily go
know.
wrong and take so much sacrifice.
You have a
Part
gay
of
crush
wrestling.
on the Rock.
Entertaining.
Yeah,
Wow.
I watched the Lego Batman movie with Alex.
I
Batman.
was really silent. Like
Hey,
I was
man.
uncomfortable.
Batman.
So uncomfortable. What the fuck?
He hasn't seen any of the Lego movies, and the Lego Batman was a good way to start. I think he quite liked it. So
I've only
already
seen the
it
first
before.
one.
I haven't seen any.
The Lego movie.
I don't watch movies, so I
You
haven't
have to
seen.
watch the Lego Batman.
I'm
don't
gonna
have
Batman.
Dang. Wow.
I panicked.
I also watched Pokemon the movie Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution. So it's
Get outta
a,
here.
a remake of the first Pokemon movie.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh,
which-
yeah, I heard
what is
about
that?
that.
It's Pokemon's first movie. Get it right.
The ugly one, where they made it
Wait.
ugly.
Where he
Yeah,
cries
they-
with the-
So essentially, they made everyone in the movie look like they
Ugly.
come out the gains. So which was okay, but Misty didn't sound right to me. It was just, and there was
Don't
no
ruin Missy. I'll kill you.
there was no Pikachu's vacation at the start of the film. And I was like,
What?
no,
Are you kidding?
no, there was no
It's
Pikachu.
trash. Get it out of my face.
So yeah. But I had to say, against the evil Alec Roys, when it comes to the scene where Ash is quite dead,
Oh my god.
Spoiler
and
alert.
Pikachu's crying, it did make me cry again. God damn it!
Of course. That was like, God, my heart.
Yeah. But I played Pippa Funnel, the PS2 game.
Paper
I finally
funnel.
played my. Yeah, there's
Did
horse
you make
riding
that game?
Apparently, my cousin did.
Somebody did in your family.
What?
Where you basically save the horse from a fire. The horse chooses you to be its bitch.
Wait.
Where
Is
you
this
have
a
to
horse
clean and
dating
feed the
simulator?
fucking thing. Well, possibly. I didn't complete the game. I only played it for like half hour.
I didn't bring the horse to climax. I just bought it some flowers.
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh, we're in for a treat today, y'all.
The game was made in 2006, but none of the characters' lips actually move when talking.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's like they all got telepathy and they're all talking to the horses as well. And you think, okay. Played a bit of SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Started the story mode with Stone Cold Steve Austin this time around, because usually I just play on story mode with a created wrestler, so I just kind of wanted to start with, abilities this time. And Jazz has lost, so oh well.
Oh.
I think she's dead. She's got a corona! Anyway, I'll carry on. So I played Tekken 5, played as Horong, and pretty much flew by that one, then decided to play Tekken 2. And goddamn June.
Tekken 2?
Yeah, because in Tekken 5 you can play Tekken 1, 2, 3, and 5 all in one game.
Oh.
So, yeah. I also played a game called Overboard, which you guys heard. Where you are a pirate ship and you go around blowing other ships up. Only to encounter a giant circular saw in the ocean where it makes no sense. And as Shaun and Jazz found out, when you go to the options to adjust the game's easy, medium, or hard mode, it comes up with a weird sounding orgy sound every time you go up and down.
What?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Phrasing.
Oh no.
Every time you go up and down, it goes, ooh, ooh.
I should have recorded that.
Yes,
that could have been my thing.
I would like to see it, hear it for reasons. No.
Yeah. I played Roundabout, which is a PS4 game where you're a limo driving, you're just spinning around constantly, and you've got to go to several places.
Where are you finding these fucking games?
I don't know. I think Roundabout came free with the PSN some month.
Jesus.
But,
I don't know. I'm kind of interested. Some of these sound kind of odd.
Yeah, I mean, this is just you just got to expand your horizons a little bit.
I like little odd games. It's cute.
Yeah. But also I played a Resident Evil 3 demo, and I won't give any spoilers, but
Jill's
unfortunately...
Sorry! Oh my god! I thought he said give spoilers. My bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no. But unfortunately, Mr. Pharmacist did not scare me one bit. The game didn't scare me at all. And
It wasn't even the game, it was a demo.
Ever. Point is, it was supposed to scare me, and it didn't.
Dang, boy.
Look, we have a badass over here.
But yeah, I'm not going to say too much because that would be spoilers, and I don't want to. Well, as much as it would be evil of me to do that, but I'm not going to.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I quite like the Carlos voice actor, Mihail. Not sold on Jill character yet, but hey ho. But oh Capcom, you're getting better. And now you're giving me nothing but shattered dreams. Feel like I could run away from this empty heart.
Oh my god.
Diz, how was your week?
It was totally unaffected by literally anything. Besides, fucking breaking my USB ports on my computer. That's fun.
Smooth.
Yeah, and just not being able to replace some of my stuff. That's bullshit. But
Why'd you do
I'm
that?
in good spirits. Hey, fuck you.
Wow. I'm in
Every
good
time.
Hey, fuck you.
No,
That's
every time I have time to go and try to go get something, something comes up and I'm not able to get out there and get it. And I don't know when the stores are shutting down, so I'm just like, fuck, I want to get it before they shut down, because if I don't, I'll go crazy. That's what that is. I've been playing, or I was playing a lot of Resident Evil 0 because I'm gonna try to platinum it just for you guys.
I'm so
Oh.
proud of you.
Just for y'all.
what's your percentage on it at the moment?
I think I'm like roughly halfway, but I haven't played it for a couple days.
I'm taking my pride
6
back.
trophies. Shut up! I got 6 trophies in 1 run. Eat an ass. What?
Wait, did you say you got 6 trophies while eating ass?
Yes.
You got 6 trophies for eating an ass.
Oh,
Exactly.
that's what I said, pretty much.
What?
One per bite.
I played the Resident Evil 3 demo and I psyched myself out because, that's what I do. I overthink it. I was really freaked out for a minute. I died. But then after I got past the being freaked out, I had a good time. I really liked it.
Yeah. You must have said you were gonna stop like 20 times. You're like, I'm
yeah,
done,
Jazz
I'm done,
was
and
watching
keep
me.
going.
I was live streaming it and recording it, and Jazz was watching me.
I was
Alex-
listening to you.
Yeah, Alec could
Oh,
hear.
I didn't even know you were there.
We were playing something. He could hear it in the background.
Oh my god. And then, of course, I got Animal Crossing, so that's what I'm on right now.
You're on that Animal Crossing?
Fuck yeah, I'm on that crack. Crush it
that-
up, snort it right up. What's up?
Is that the
Because
one
it's
where
not
you
a scary game.
What are you talking
put
about?
the
It's
animals on the
horrifying.
cross?
What? What'd you say, Jazz?
The one where you put the animals on the cross, like Jesus?
Yeah. I got killed by a fucking tarantula.
In Animal
let that-
Crossing.
Yes.
You can die in Animal Crossing?
Yes.
What?
You don't get a game over. You just end up at your house again.
You just end up in the hospital.
Normally, you just... I'm walking around. It's the first fucking day that I'm on the island, and I get attacked by a tarantula. I'm like, all right, lovely. This is how we're gonna
What?
start.
Got attacked.
By a tarantula. A tarantula.
Tarantula. That's the one.
Yes. So that's my life since I've last been here. Sean, with the weather, what's happening?
Hello. When was the last time somebody got a goddamn platinum trophy? It's been a
I
while.
haven't got one for a while.
Beginning of March.
Normally, Alec is like, "Oh, I got 47 of them."
I was about to say I literally
By
just
playing-
got 6 trophies.
Baby Turtle Simulator.
I got a trophy for making a cup of tea. What?
What?
Oh
what?
my god. How do you platinum life?
It's impossible.
You don't. You're always at 99%.
That trophy is glitched.
Oh no.
Fucked. What did I
I
do? I watched some stuff. I watched more of the stupid
Porn?
DC shows, and they're getting worse. All of them. They just every fucking week. It's just worse and worse and worse. It's garbage.
Bit like Smallville.
Yeah.
Oh.
It just sucks because like a lot of these shows are ending, so it's like, well, this is how you're gonna do it. You might as well have just been canceled. Like, why run it into the ground? Do it good. Why are we doing this, people? But I think the Flash is probably the best one at this point. That one's still not too bad, but it's just doing some weird shit. Batwoman like started to get good for a minute, and then it just took a nosedive in the fucking dumpster. It's like they're like,
Psych.
"Oh, whoa, calm down, everybody. We're starting to make this good. Stop it.
Psych.
Stop.
Stop it.
Stop it." So yeah, there's that. I almost started Castlevania season 3, but then I didn't.
I'm on episode 2. I started it. But
I heard that it's not very good, so I'm like scared.
You told me it was good.
No, well, season 1 is good. I don't know about the others.
She was okay.
just skip season 3? Is that what you did?
What?
Did you skip to season 3?
No, I said almost.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Sean, what are you doing? You're missing a huge plot thing.
Wow. Well, I just want to see it because I want to know what everybody's complaining about. But I need to watch season 2, so I don't know.
Everyone's complaining about coronavirus, so I thought you would have worked that out by now.
There's that too. I played a whole bunch of video games. I played them shits.
Did you? I'm
Yeah.
proud.
Bitchy games.
I played the Forest, and like a fucking shit ton of the goddamn Forest. Some of that was with Jazz and Alec, which Alec didn't mention, but that's fine.
Because we keep playing it every week now. It's just like,
What? That was the first time we had played with you in a long time, you shit.
Wow.
Not me.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I see
Yeah,
how
Shaun
it
and
is.
I, you haven't played.
I'm
with me in a
not
minute.
included. What?
I haven't played with anybody in a minute except for Dante. We played Resident
Well,
Evil 6.
we need to change that, because what the fuck?
I know.
we need to have a full way.
Whoa! But yeah,
Well-
Jazz and I completed the story. And by completed the story, I mean we fucking failed miserably, and we fucked everything up. But then we went back and we beat it legitimately. So that was
In creative
good.
mode.
Yeah, well, yeah, but fuck you.
Wow.
It wouldn't let me throw Molotovs at my son. I don't like this game.
I mean, it let you. It just didn't burn him alive like you
Burn
wanted.
you, and you couldn't die.
I was invincible. But I got all the trophies except for surviving 100 days without saving or finding Timmy or whatever the fuck. So I'm about halfway, towards that. I'm at like day 50 something. So
Wow.
it's actually sitting, running in the background as we record because I just have to.
Wow.
That's cheating.
Wait, no, it's not. You have to just fucking let the game run. I'm on an
God.
island by myself,
That is I don't qualify that as cheating.
eating and drinking as needed. Every once in a while, I have to murder a bitch.
I mean, that's just real life, though.
Yeah, it's like you have to survive 100 days. There's not enough content in the game to last that long. So it's like you just have to wait out the fucking clock. I've done everything that I could. I got all the weapons. You guys saw my inventory. It's fucking ridiculous. So I did everything that I could do. Now I'm just waiting for the end.
I wonder what they're gonna do for the second one because they announced the second one.
Well, you'll know if you beat the game. If you beat the first one, they kind of tell you.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna know then.
Oh, wow. It's actually not that hard to beat, honestly. If you know what to do, you can beat it really quick. What?
Hey, Jazz, do you remember, like a couple of months ago when Shaun was like, I ain't playing that game ever again?
Yeah.
I went
I
through a
talked-
traumatic event, you shithead. I also said
The
the same
worst
thing
is
about
You
Conan.
didn't save the fucking game!
Hey, fuck you. I said the same thing about Conan, and I platinumed that fucking game, so kiss my ass.
Well, at least I don't go back to Conan. I'm like, no, firmly, I ain't touching that shit again.
See, what's happening is Shaun, something traumatic happens to Shaun and he quits the game, and I convince him to come back and play with me, and then he fucking platinums it, and then he's done, and I'm just there like, I want to play Conan.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's too many
Platinum's
games. Like, I have to move on, or I'm never going to play the other games. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
Well, don't you
No.
wow me. Don't you take that
Wow.
tone with me.
Wow.
Group wow.
As the group. Wow. Whoop wow. Wow. I
You
started.
played something else, didn't you?
Yeah, I started Life is Strange finally.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I finished episode 1. I got all the photos. I like it so far. Every time I make a choice, though, Max makes this, like, she makes some kind of a comment, or there's like a notification at the top of the screen that makes me doubt everything I did, and then I'm like, well, fuck, should I rewind? What is happening?
Yep.
It stresses me out.
No, own that shit. Own
She
it.
does it in such a fucking like judgmental voice.
I know.
Tone, too. She's like la 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 la, and then you do something. She's like, maybe I should go back. You're like,
Yeah.
what?
Did I fuck up? What?
Like,
Damn it.
excuse me?
Are you sure you want to make that decision?
Take a picture
Do you
of your
really want to
bitch.
do that?
But like, I know some shit goes down in that game. I don't really know what, but episode 1 was pretty mellow. Not a whole lot happened.
The
Yeah.
game changes you.
Wow.
Just
The
wait till you
game-
get to episode 4.
Makes
Really?
you hate ever having to make a decision again.
Jesus.
Okay, that game was hell for me because I have a hard time making so many decisions. It's just like, what?
And then when you finally make the decision, like Shaun said, they like doubt you, and you're like, no.
Oh well, with
I
me,
hate
like,
that.
with me, it's more like, oh well, it's too fucking late. We're doing it.
We're committed.
I was streaming for you guys, remember? And I'm like, well, not going back. We're doing it. You remember that?
you know, like, yeah, I'll like pause the game and wait for Beth to come home and be like, Beth, do I do this or this? And she's like, do that. I'm like, okay, cool, but I don't want to do it.
But are you sure?
Yeah, and then comes the fucking Max with the like, am I sure I want to do this?
Fucking Max.
And like,
Meanwhile, cool.
even when you go back, it does it again.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what you pick. There's always some kind of judgment.
We're like, oh, okay, I won't do this. And then you go back and she's like, are you sure about that? What? No.
Terrible.
What do you
How about I
want
just
from
don't do
me?
anything?
What do you want from me, game? Just tell me.
Life is stupid.
Wow. See, now you can make episode 2 and I can watch it.
Oh, I still have to finish off episode 1.
Wait.
What?
What?
It's already on
Well-
YouTube.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
No. The Life is Stupid, episode 1.
What is this,
that's
Final
only-
Fantasy?
There's only 20 minutes of episode 1, so there's lots of other bits of episode 1 to do.
Oh, I thought you meant like,
okay. Yeah, that's where I was confused. I thought you were talking about episode 1 of Life is Stupid. I'm like, what? There's multiple parts of each episode? What are you talking about?
yeah. Episode 1, Part 1, Part 3.
Hey, I have videos like that. But I was forced to do it, so shut up.
Uh-huh.
It's understandable. It's understandable.
Yeah,
I'm defending you.
thank you.
Just gonna make it clear. I sound aggressive, but I'm defending.
I'm aggressively defending you.
I'm on your fucking team, okay?
You
I'm on your
bitch.
fucking team.
You dumbass. I played Dead by Daylight. I wanted to see if I could go back and get that bugged medic trophy, but still can't fucking do it. I don't understand.
Wow.
It just doesn't want to work. But I did get my trophy for hitting Prestige rank 4. So now I just need that medic trophy, and then there's another trophy for killing 4 survivors in one game with your own hands, which I've been waiting to do because that's a pain in the ass. So I want to make sure that I can actually get the medic trophy before I commit to the agony and frustration of that other trophy. Because people like to fucking rage quit when you're in the middle of getting that trophy, and there's nothing you can do about it. So before I go
join
through that
and let
hell,
you kill me. I'll join and
thanks.
just let you kill me. I got
We
you.
tried that.
Yeah, it's not that simple. Well, maybe if we wait long enough, maybe the servers will die, and then we can just find each other and just abuse the system.
In
But
real
we'll see.
life?
What?
Wow.
Sean's gonna kill us in real life? Oh my
Maybe.
god.
But
I'm
I'm so
down.
close to the platinum. I just need 2 goddamn trophies.
How's Street Fighter 5 going?
I just need 1 trophy. Fucking goddamn piece of shit. I play terrible games, apparently. I can't help it.
They
It's
just
not
don't
my
like
fault.
At least when I play terrible games, I get the platinum out of it.
Wow. Go get the platinum in Street Fighter, you shit. Go get
I
that
might
one.
do.
If he shows up next week with it, we're never gonna have a podcast again.
It is
Sean's gonna be like,
impossible.
bye.
There's no
Bye.
way to do it in a week. Get fucked. The problem is, like, when they fucking originally released that game, it was way easier to get the fight money. But now, through the magic of fucking games as a service, they updated that shit multiple times and made it so that you can get less and less money. So now it's to the point where it's fucking impossible to get the money you need for the trophy. Fucking garbage.
So
Anyways.
you can't just pay for the trophy?
No. In a way you kind of have to, because to get the money, you have to buy more characters to get access to, like, completing survival mode with them so that you can get more money. So you kind of have to fucking buy that trophy in a way. It's fuck that game. Now I'm upset. Why did you bring up Street Fighter?
For this exact reason.
Wow.
Don't we have enough going on in the world? You got okay. I played more Yakuza. No, yes. No. I
Isn't a
got
good thing.
absolutely nowhere. I spent like another 2 hours dicking around in the fucking casino. Made no progress.
See, I don't fuck around with the gambling shit.
Trying to get
I
the
don't.
platinum.
That's your beef.
And this is the dumb shit. Like, it's this gambling bullshit. It's just one little piece that you have to complete to go through and fight that extra boss. Like there's a whole storyline that you can't even get to unless you can beat this one stupid, completely irrelevant sub-story. God. It makes no sense. Why would you make a game like that? It's garbage. But anyways, I'm going to try one more time. And I don't know. We'll see. If I can't do it next time, I don't know. I'm probably just going to quit. I might just run through the story just to complete the game. But I'm just about fucking done with that goddamn game. I play enough shitty games. I don't need another one. Everything I play pisses me off. I can't. What video games are supposed to be fun?
Since when?
I don't know. A long time ago, in a galaxy on another. I don't know. Fuck you.
Server.
Another server.
Long time ago, BC, before Corona.
Wow. I played and beat Streets of Red, which is like a old school 8-bit style beat 'em up game, which is super awesome. I like those. It's one of the limited run games collector's editions. I bought like fucking forever ago. It finally showed up, and it's really cool. Comes in like a sponsor. Comes in like a NES style box, and it's all like designed to look like an NES game. It's really cool. But yeah, it's like a horror themed beat 'em up that has like tons of like Easter eggs from horror movies like Jason and Aliens, and there's even shit from like Stranger Things and Terminator, and video game references from like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and stuff. It's really cool. Like there's a lot of nods to horror movies and just movies in general and just video games. I like when games do that and they're like self-aware and they just kind of throw in those cool little nods to other things. But yeah, that's really good. I like that. And it has a platinum. It's an indie game that has a platinum, and it looks like it's doable. There's no multiplayer. There's no online horse shit. It's nice. It's nice to see that.
Dream come true.
Normally, I look at a trophy list, and I'm like, fuck. Well, can't do that. Can't do that. That's going to be a nightmare. Fuck. But when I went through that list, it was like, oh, wow. Couple difficult ones, but reasonable. It's how it should be. And then lastly, I played the Resident Evil 3 demo. Yay. And it was good. It's what I expected it to be. I love the gameplay. I mean, it's remake too. Yeah. I really like that they sped up the gameplay, just a tad, just like they did with the original Resident Evil 3. Like when you compare Resident Evil 3 and 2, the original, like just everything kind of sped up a little bit. Like you can run faster with Jill, and they kept that with the remakes. So that's pretty cool. I like that they did that.
Run faster because she got pants.
Yeah, maybe that's why. No, she could run faster in the original. But I really like how they did the dodge. It's a button instead of a fucking like context sensitive thing. I fucking hate that.
Yeah, you were worried about that, right?
Yeah, I was really concerned about that. I really like that they made it a button. I didn't really figure out exactly how it worked, because it seems like there's the dodge button and like a dodge as well. Because like you can dodge whenever you want, but I guess if you time it correctly, you also get like a special dodge. I don't know. I was still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And there's this weird thing, like when I was knifing, like sometimes she would do this little like hop back, and I couldn't seem to control it. It seemed to like happen at random. It was weird. Did anybody else experience that? Did anybody use the knife?
Yes.
All the time.
Did that not happen to you?
Nope.
Weird.
I didn't have her jump back, but I had her do like a flip. Like she flipped under the zombie and then turned around and stabbed the zombie in the face, or like
I never saw that.
them. I think it's like if you dodge in time with and you like hit the button to knife, Jill automatically goes with the the counter dodge, whatever. I don't know. I did it accidentally and I couldn't repeat it. I got really mad, but excited. Mad.
Yeah, but the point is, like, I like that it seems like it's got some depth to it, and it's not just like, oh, aim at the right time. You can control it, and there's a lot to it. I really like that. They did a really good job with that, and that was one of my bigger concerns. So, relief there. And then
it's a lot more It's a lot more fun when you take the aim off as well.
The aim?
Yeah, you can take the
the auto aim?
The red dot on the cursor.
Oh,
The
yeah.
medical thing.
Yeah, so I turned it off and I was like, awesome.
Oh, look at you. You think you're some kind of a big shot expert, man.
I surprisingly really enjoyed it because you guys know my feelings on Resident Evil 3.
But it's good.
I had a good time.
I figured you would. I mean, you like 2, so why wouldn't you like 3?
Listen, past
Wow.
traumas. Past traumas. It's literally just past traumas. And I'm a pussy.
Pussy.
Drama.
But I like the level design was really cool. I like that almost every door that you come across you could go into or was locked behind a key that was locked behind a lock that you could find a key or you could get access to. Like that was really cool. There's very few doors that you just can't go into. So like it feels very big and very open even though it's very confined. Like it's a good mixture of the two. Because like that's something that's very video gamey kind of shit, you know. There's always doors that you can't go into, and that's always bothered me, especially when you're in like a city setting. Like that's always been like a pet peeve of mine. But like
it looks so good.
Every door that I came across, it's like, oh fuck, I thought that was gonna be locked, but it's not. And it's like, oh, I can go into this store and that store and up this alley. It's like you can go everywhere. It's really cool. That's kind of that's what I was hoping. Wow. That's what I was hoping the original Resident Evil 3 was going to be like forever ago. Back when I was a youngin'. But
a wee little tyke.
Yeah, just a wee lad.
When you were underage to play the game.
Wow.
Back when nobody cared about rage.
What?
Age rage.
Back when nobody cared about rape? What? Yeah, it's cool. Like it makes the city feel really large and like complex and stuff. I like that.
The city of Raccoon City.
Graphics are incredible. Obviously, it looks fucking phenomenal. What?
Can we talk about the documents?
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, don't.
Yeah, don't spoil any of that. But yeah, the documents are ridiculous. That made me laugh.
I love them. They're awesome.
I hope the whole game's like that.
Please.
But what the hell, Alec? What's wrong with the graphics?
It didn't impress me.
What?
How?
It was just
playing shitty little.
It was just like a copy of 2. It was just like, okay.
Wow. Well, it's one of the best looking games I've seen in a while. So, I really like Jill and Carlos.
Hated Carlos.
Seriously?
He looks like a douchebag.
Wow, his hair is very like out of control. But I like his personality. I like the changes that they made. I feel like, he's pretty much exactly what I figured he would be. You know, just like they took kind of the idea of what he was in the original and just kind of, I don't know, made it more believable, I guess, because he's not just like, I don't know, like a shithead. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He's better. We'll just say that.
And you know the back rage they got because Jill swore?
Yeah. Did they? What? People are complaining about that?
People are getting mad because Jill swore. They're like, she never swears. She doesn't swear. I'm like, she says shit in Remake like 3 times.
They are adult characters. She's
wearing
what
pants.
They want.
She doesn't wear anymore. With great pants comes responsibility.
Okay, how about the button mashing when you get hit by a zombie?
I don't like that, and it doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah.
I don't know why they put that in there. Like, every time I would hit the button and then I would succeed and still get bit, I'm just like, why did I do that? Why am I pressing these buttons? I don't know.
Maybe the zombie will keep biting you if you don't.
I guess. But they could have done that without the big button. Yeah, I really don't like that.
Big butt.
Big butt.
But yeah, no. So like with Carlos, it's just like they try to make him a ladies' man, and he just came off as this annoying fucking creep that couldn't get a fucking woman to save his life. But like at least now, like I don't know, it seems believable. Like he seems confident. He seems like he's much cooler than he was in the original. So it's like you can buy into what they're trying to make him to be more. So I could appreciate that. Like I understand that. I still don't think I'll really like Carlos, but he's better. Like it's an improvement. They're realizing the goal that they initially tried to achieve, I guess. And I really like the changes to Jill. Like I feel like it, yeah, her personality. Like she didn't.
The 12-year-old.
What? 12-year-old Jill?
She is just too young in that fucking video game.
What?
She is 23 at the beginning of the outbreak. Is that? She's like super young.
Yeah. So you think she's too young? Is that what you're saying?
She's like 50 now.
Wow.
Old bitch.
No, it's cool. I like just how, like, I don't want to spoil anything, but just her attitude is appropriate given the circumstances. And they kind of play off of that really well. I feel like the dialogue reflects that in a really cool way. Because that's how it should be, given what's going on. And there wasn't really a lot of that initially. So it's cool to see them kind of focus on like that.
Once we see, like, obviously they didn't start you right at the beginning.
Yeah.
So, like, once we see, like, the cutscenes before and what they did with them, it's probably going to explain why she fucking hates, like, why she's like that.
Well, even if not, it's kind of a given. You know, she should feel that way.
Oh, hell, Umbrella.
But I'm sure there's other things going on that add to that. But yeah, I'm interested to see kind of how that all plays out. I really like that they did that.
Like pianos.
Would you? I still hate everything about Nemesis. The fucking way he looks.
Especially when you load up the game, it's to
that pissed me off. I commented about that in my playthrough. It's like, hey, guess what, everybody? Boom, Nemesis.
Yes, back.
Thanks.
Hi, Thumb.
It's like, in case you forgot, look at this.
I actually thought running into him was fun.
Wow, that's not good.
This crap head.
Hope you like trash bags.
Did you get scared by the pharmacist?
It wasn't like scared. It was more like just nervous.
I feel like
I overhyped myself. That's what that was. I overhyped myself to be scared, and then once I got to it, I wasn't scared. I was actually having a good time.
It's hard to really feel scared in the demo because there's no ramifications. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Nemesis is more about putting making you stressed out. Like it's more tension and like, oh God, he could kill me at any point kind of a thing. It's like, I don't want to lose my progress kind of a thing. Like, I don't want to get killed. But in the demo, it doesn't matter. You know, you're not going to lose anything. So there's nothing on the line. But I don't know. I don't like the fact that you can't kill him. That really bothers me. Just having that choice, you know, are you going to run? Are you going to fight him? You know, because it's risk versus reward.
Well, you couldn't kill Mr. X, so why would you be able to kill Nemesis?
Because you would, yeah, I guess. It just
thank you.
Well, the thing is, like, in 3, it played a big part because, like, when you fight him, there's a purpose. You know, you're getting upgrades, you're getting better weapons. You know, you're getting things that are going to help you. So it plays a big impact on, you know, your decisions and the flow of the game and stuff like that. So it's like, that was really important. And removing that element entirely, I feel like that hurts the game a lot. Because now it's just like, when you see Nemesis, okay, I can't kill him, I can't get anything from him, so I guess I just gotta run. You know, it completely changes the idea of what the game was. That bothers me.
Anyway,
and he looks like a dipshit. Wow.
He's got the caution tape all over him.
Yeah, he looks dumb.
Caution thumb.
Wow.
Dumb thumb.
How was your week, Jazz?
Did you have anything else, though?
Nope.
Nope. My week wasn't much.
Okay, news.
It was long. I'm trying to like think back to this week, and yeah, it started off kind of like, you know, I was on holiday. We have 2 weeks paid holidays, and I took mine during the March break because it was my birthday and I didn't want to work. And then my boss decided to like shut down our office and not pay us. So basically, there's nothing to go back to right now. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna get ahead in my shit so my computer works and I can do machinima and stuff again. So it's not all lost. I watched a lot of stuff. I watched all of the Hunger Games on Monday, so I used up the whole trilogy in one day.
Wow.
It had been a while that I don't know why. I think playing The Forest made me want to play or watch Hunger Games. So
That's weird.
just like to be in the woods and try to kill everybody around you. You know. And then I also watched I watched Justice League because I wanted to watch something and I didn't know what, and I was too lazy to get up and go
I
get
like
Wonder
that's
Woman
the
on my
reason.
shelf. No, I actually enjoy that movie, and I had only watched it once, but we were making jokes throughout the whole thing. So I was like, I can't remember if I liked it or not, so let's watch it again. And I actually do enjoy it. Some stuff is really like campy and cheesy, but then I have to remember that it is like a superhero movie, and with Batman and Superman and Flash, like it's a lot of it is for kids, so it has to be campy, which I'm okay with. But it was funny. And I started this show, The Atypical. Have you guys heard of that show?
Yeah, I've seen bits of it.
It's actually really good. I couldn't sleep for the past couple nights, so I just kind of like watched it all night. Like I've already finished a season and a half. It's like the kid is autistic, but he's like a higher functioning autistic, and he wants to start dating, so he has to go through all those like obstacles. And it's really well done. I feel like the characters are really well played out. His sister is fucking hilarious. And yeah, if ever you guys want to binge a show, it's a good one. It's a good one.
It's
Wow,
a good
wow.
one.
And then that's all I watched. I played a couple games too, just like Shaun. I played Forest with Shaun and Alec.
Are you
I'm
sure?
not afraid. I'm not ashamed of admitting it.
Dang.
I played the fuck out of that game so much that I'm like, okay, I need a break. So I switched to Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'm gonna try to get some of those trophies, which is hard. And what else did I play? What else did I play?
Played
Shaun,
with
you
your
know.
house.
Drugs.
No, because you made all your shit private, so I can't see.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, so I started playing this game last Saturday or Sunday, and I wanted to wait until today on the podcast. So I started playing Indigo Prophecy. Yay!
Oh shit!
Yay!
Where are you?
I don't even know what that is.
I'm not, so Indigo Prophecy, or also known as Fahrenheit, is one of the, I think it's the first game that Quantic Dream did.
It wasn't their first, but it was like their kind of their breakout game.
Yeah, like it's the
it
game
started
that, like,
the games that we know now that they make. You know what I mean? Like that whole formula.
And it's really good. Like usually going back to a PS2 graphic game is kind of like eh. But this one, like, I'm not very far. Like I'm still fairly at the beginning. But I finally figured out how to do the, like the prompts show up for like when he gets a vision.
Mm-hmm.
I just figured out what I'm supposed to do. I was like, what are these buttons? Is this like fucking Simon? Am I supposed to imitate It was it took me a second to realize it was both of the analog sticks, but yeah, it's good. The story's good. The characters are kind of funny. They give you like a specific amount of time, and like you have the time going down to do things before like the cops show up, and then it's like, oh fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck, it's the cops.
I think I've died like 3 times, or like and that's the story.
Yeah.
I fucking like take pills, drink alcohol, just pass out on the ground, and he's like, and that's where the story ends. I'm like, what?
Hope you enjoyed the game.
Good game, guys. No, it was really fun, and I'm not worrying too much about trophies right now. I'm just kind of going through.
Does
the
it have
motions.
a platinum?
It do.
I need to get it.
I think.
It just sucks because I have it. I wish you could just put the disc in, it would register, and I could play it with the trophies. That'd be nice.
Oh yeah, because you have the actual PS2
Yeah.
disc. Yeah, it's good. Like I was playing it, and I didn't want to tell you what it was because I wanted to build up the suspense.
You need to finish
But I
that
was
game
like-
because we need to discuss it.
Because I was like, I fucking
a
love this
thing.
game, and remember, I was like already deciding who's gonna voice who for which character because I'm gonna make a machinima with it.
Good. That one has a lot of good material.
I'm gonna voice the black guy.
You don't even know yet.
Oh my god.
You don't even know. Yeah, it's a fun game, and I'm excited. And then what else? I played the demo for Resident Evil 3, and we've pretty much already talked about that. I do want to add, though, I really, really love that when you walk into the donut shop, they're playing the fucking ending song from RE2.
I didn't even
Are
realize
they?
that.
What?
Yeah, I tried to record myself playing like through my first Let's Play with the demo, but my Audacity on my laptop fucked up, and unfortunately I don't think I'm gonna be keeping it. But like, I walk into the donut shop, and then you just have me freaking out for 5 straight minutes because of the bow 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 bow. Like it's playing on the radio in the shop.
Oh, how did I not?
That's
What the
awesome.
fuck?
Yeah,
Need to
so
go
that was
back.
really cool. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, they also played the original RE3 save room theme too in the save room.
Bow, bow. Oh, see, I wouldn't know that one. I didn't spend a lot of time in the safe rooms. I spent a lot of time in circles. I went into the demo giving myself. I said like if I take more than 20 hours, I'm not getting the game.
20
Because,
hours playing the demo.
Yeah, if it takes me more than 20 hours, I can't get the full game.
That's fair.
Jesus.
Reputation. Also, Jill is a sandwich,
What?
so that was a thing. Yeah. Yeah. And what else? What else did I do? I can't remember what I did.
Drugs?
No, I taught Hugo some new tricks.
Aw.
Well, not
Played
really.
the forest with Alex.
He now knows how to eat a human eyeball.
I did play the forest with Alex for a little bit. I mean, he took your controller because I don't know what the fuck you were doing. Probably taking a shit or something.
I was
But
eating.
like out of nowhere, I hear your microphone was like dangling the whole time. So every time you moved, I would hear like.
Oh God.
So at one point, I hear that, and I'm like, "Okay, Alec is moving, whatever." And then suddenly, it's Alex talking, and he's just like, "Why the fuck is this here? Why did you build this? What is this? Why is there a dock? Why is there fire on the dock?" and I'm like, "Wow." You're like, and then he noticed the gap in the fence that I called you out on, Shaun. So I sold you out and told him it was you. Like, Alex managed to find the one gap in the fence. And then we started attacking each other. And he called me a bad Canadian for using hacks that Alec taught me. It's true.
Yeah.
And then suddenly Alec was back, so yeah.
Like a bad rash.
He just like the one British guy turned into another British guy. It's like his secret power
They're
is to turn into
multiplying.
a more evil British guy.
Oh my god.
That was cool. It was fun. I laughed a lot. And he laughed. I laughed. We cried. Judged all of my things. He broke my campfire because he didn't like where it was.
Jeez.
And then he built a small like pussy fire. I had a huge bonfire and he built like a shitty little. And I'm like, where the fuck is? I'm like, but the worst part is, I'm like, did you break my fire? And he's like, yes. So it's great. I feel like we should play the games with Alex more often.
Ma'am, I'm
Shaun.
gonna have to ask you to put out your pussy fire, okay?
Yeah, can you not come in here with your pussy fire all over the goddamn.
There's no pussy fire here. We lost his.
God damn it.
Yeah. Diz is dead. So, yeah, that was episode whatever of the podcast. Everybody's dead now.
I had to mute myself so I could cough. Oh my god.
Oh, because we don't want to hear that because we're gonna fucking send you to the hospital.
Oh.
They're gonna send the CDC.
Oh no.
Oh,
I don't even have a CD player.
Wow.
Do you have a cassette player?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
We can't be friends
like-
anymore.
That's another thing from the week is I went out maybe like twice because once we had our birthday dinner at my cousin's house, and then the other time I went to the pet store. I did 5 pet stores looking for a specific food for Hugo, and none of the stores have it. And one of the stores I had to walk in and tell them, I'm like, hey, I have allergies to dogs, and I was in 3 different pet stores, so I'm not sick. This is just the allergies, and they're like, yeah, that's fine. We can tell the difference. And like I just picture like I'm standing in the aisle of a pet store, and I sneeze. And the only thing that goes through my mind is that scene in Monsters Inc. where a sock hits
Oh
the
my
guy,
god.
and they send in like the fucking like hazmat team because he touched a sock. Like that's literally just, yeah,
Yeah, I have like mega allergies right now, so I get that.
yeah, fucking. And there's so many memes going around with like people with puffers being like, I'm not sick, I'm just asthmatic.
Oh my god. So I have this kid that I work with, his name is Luke, and he's Korean. And people like refuse to take money from him. Or like
What was he
or, like,
Korean?
Wow, that's fucked
Oh my
up.
god. Yeah, they like stare at him all weird. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That is so disrespectful.
I did have the same encounters with 2 people. Well, not like one of them was just like the girl at the Chinese takeout or like a Thai takeout. Say that like nobody wants to order in store because they don't want to be that close to Chinese people.
That's so fucked up.
Like
What
she
the
told
fuck?
me
It
that, and
comes
I'm
from
like,
China, not from Chinese people. What the
this
fuck?
is a Thai. It's a Thai restaurant.
Oh my god.
Like they're idiots. And then the other one, I was at the food court at the mall, and there's this fucking guy. Not this fucking guy. I got distracted. So I went to the Chinese or whatever. It was like Taste of China something. And I ordered a pad thai or something. And this girl is sitting out. There's like benches near all the little restaurant things. And she's just like, how can you eat that stuff with everything that's going on? And I just straight up told her, I'm like, with chopsticks. Like, fuck you. Like, that has nothing to do with who's giving it to you. The food comes from like the supermarket in here, like in town. They don't they don't ship the food from China, you idiot.
People
It's
are
just
so
chicken.
ignorant and racist. Like, come on now. Chill out.
Yeah. Like clearly if this person is here, then they're here.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they just like, oh shit, there's an outbreak. I'm gonna go work at this mall food court in Ottawa, Canada, shit middle of nowhere.
I thought you said shit in there. I was like, what?
Shitting all the
Get your
corona.
fresh shit cooked here. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I didn't cough in this. I mean, I took a shit in it, but I didn't cough.
I took
Like-
a shit
I
in
mean,
it,
that was
but I was
fresh.
wearing a mask.
Oh look,
Yeah.
a sweet corn in it.
I put a mask on my ass.
Oh no.
But yeah. No, that was my week, and then some.
Yeah.
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 What time is it?
It's 4:26, but also it's time for some news. Hey, Sean, where's the poo-poo-poo-poo? Boop. There you go. Okay, that's good enough.
That was a garbage fire. Oh,
Wow.
I'm sorry. That was a pussy
Pussy
fire.
We're never gonna build a fire again in the forest. Just saying.
Every time you see a
Ring
fire from now on, you're
pussy
just gonna
fire.
laugh.
I know we're gonna walk
People are
by
gonna
and
think
see
you're
like a house
crazy.
on fire and just burst out laughing and be like, "Pussy fire."
Must have been started by a pussy, am I right?
That's the one.
Quick!
My kid.
Someone called a pussy fire brigade.
Oh no! The fucking fire department shows up. Wow, that's a pretty big pussy fire. We better put it out.
What pussy fucking
All the
called this
pussy
thing?
fighters. They have to extinguish this.
Oh no!
Oh no! I'm gonna pee.
Get on the fire
No!
now!
Well, how do you think they put out the fire? They pee for the pussy.
Wait,
Well.
hold on.
Okay.
Wait, hold
That's enough out of that. Anyway,
on. Okay.
so I have four news articles. I'm gonna start with the two of them that are kind of like sad bummer news, and then give the other two for a little pickup. So, first one I got here is that I lost my paper. Hang on.
That's so sad.
The first
new.
story is that I lost all the news.
Yeah, there's self-isolation and I ran out of notebook. So, Final Fantasy VII Remake is delayed. But not really.
Yay!
Well,
It's
what
not
the
really.
fuck?
So, I don't know if you guys have friends or if you know fans that
I
are...
don't know if you guys have
you know.
friends.
or if you, like, heard any of your friends bitch about on social media that Amazon sent out a message to people who had pre-ordered a physical copy of Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's a long title. Saying that so it'll be delayed and it won't be there by April 10th. And that's not true. So the game is not delayed. You're still going to be able to get it. It's just physical copies themselves might not be on time for the release in April 10th. On April 10th, fucking words. Yeah.
I had this problem
But-
with Animal Crossing.
And you got it.
I did digitally because I cheated the
Oh.
system.
We don't say that word here.
No.
But you might have to.
I already admitted my sins to Shaun, and I told him I would make it up to him platinuming Resident Evil 4. So
It was hard for me.
Better. You better.
sorry.
You better.
Good.
So yeah, Square Enix announced that the game is still set to be released on April 10th, but those expecting a physical copy might not get it on that date. They announced on Wednesday, March 18th, that on Twitter that due to the outbreak, they might not be able to get them to the stores on time. Because also, most of the stores are closing down, so there might not be anybody to receive the physical copies in time to get them out to the fans. So it's a legitimate reason, but once again, COVID-19 strikes and sad days. That's all I gotta say for that. Well, not really, but sad days.
Yeah.
There's more.
It sucks. Odds are that this
It
is
do
probably
suck.
going to affect games like Remake as well. So like Resident Evil 3 Remake probably won't come out on time as well. But what I don't understand is, given the situation, like, why not give people who have paid for physical copies the digital version as well? Like, just have them agree to like a no refund or whatever, treat it like an open copy immediately. And then just, that will give everybody that bought a physical copy the ability to play it. And it's not going to be like, it's not going to cost them any money to do this. The digital version is out there, it exists. They can give it away without losing money. So all the people that are committed to buying a physical disc could play it and they wouldn't worry about it, and then the disc would show up whenever the fuck things mellow out. But they're not doing anything
2
to
years
address
later.
this. Like,
Yeah.
why
It makes too much sense. That's
It's
why
fucked
not
up.
being-
they're pretty much just saying, "Oh, hey, bought it on physical, did you? Well, get fucked. Buy it again on fucking digital." It's like, wow, thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, they do seem to be putting a lot more time. They say like they're monitoring every day with the retailers and the partners to make sure that, do everything that they can for the physical copy to arrive in time. But it seems like they're
That's
they're
good.
focusing more on reassuring people that, like, hey, you can still get the game, just not physical.
Mhm.
Whereas, like, maybe, like you said, they should be focusing more on, like, hey, my bad. Here's a month. You can have the game on your system for a month, and then after a month, it won't be available for you anymore. Like, give them the game that they paid for. You didn't have to keep it forever.
I don't think there's well, no. I think if they gave you the game temporarily and then locked it out of your account, I think it would be permanent. I don't think they have the ability to, like, control it that way.
They don't have a like Sony just hacking.
Because, like, if they gave it to you for a while, and then so like it downloads to your account, and then they block it, like, if for any reason you wanted to or needed to buy it or download it digitally, it would still be locked on your account.
But how would they know? Like, if somebody pre-ordered a physical copy, how would they know Like they can't just say like, "Oh, send us an email or sign this and we'll send you the code." It's like, how can you prove that you purchased it?
Well, I mean, you'd have to wait until the day that it comes out, and then you could show proof of purchase. You could show your receipt.
It's true. It all overall, yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
There are some things they could be focusing on, but I think all the companies are kind of getting bamboozled right now.
Yeah. I mean, in the grand scale, this is like small on the, list of important things, but it just sucks to see. And like my concern too, obviously, is how this is going to affect physical media going forward, because like there's going to be a massive push towards digital throughout all this. To not only is it just convenient, but it's pretty much a necessity at this point to buy digital. And then even if you're still trying to get physical copies, now it's to the point where like you can't, even if you want to, you fucking can't do it. And then it's going to force a lot of people that are normally buying physical to have to try digital. And that might sway a lot of people over to digital, because, oh, hey, that was easy. It was convenient. I didn't have to leave, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It's going to leave an impression. And then there's always the fear that, oh, well, this is a thing that can happen. I might not be able to get my physical game or whatever, where digital is, boom, it's there. So this is a massive push towards digital that we didn't fucking need. And that just
Well,
sucks.
think of it this way, Sean. At least you don't have to worry about not getting a collector's edition.
Wow.
Jesus. Get out.
I'm sorry. I should have muted myself. I hope you guys don't get my mute.
Did you wash your hands
I did.
Are you wearing a
Good.
mask?
on your
No, I'm
ass?
not.
An
You wearing
ass
a
mask?
condom?
Well, I am wearing my ass mask. aka
Just in
pants.
case.
Case of
Wow,
outbreak of
you're
pussy
right.
fire.
Listen,
I'm
Okay,
wearing
mask
an ass
on.
mask in case of a pussy
you're
fire.
wearing- The best way to put out a fire is to smother it. Wear your ass masks, everyone. See, if you think about it this way. You're wearing underwear and you're wearing pants. You're wearing two sets
You
of
don't
ass
know that.
masks.
Yeah, don't tell me what to wear.
Don't assume.
Don't you assume I'm
Sean's
not
still
naked?
Listen, I'm 12. I'm 12.
Oh yeah, everybody
And,
shut up.
My mom said,
My mother,
My
father.
mom asked you guys to stop saying penis.
My mom said, come over.
"What?"
Ah,
I'm scared.
you better be. You better be.
Okay, what's the other bad news?
The other bad news. So this is happening all over the place, as you know. A lot of states, provinces, probably entire countries are going to full lockdown mode, where they're allowing people to leave the house just for essentials. If you need to go out for groceries, not every fucking day, but you're allowed to go out for groceries, but there's basically no cars on the road. Non-essential stores are closed, and this is also affecting GameStop in California. They have decided to not decided, but to close all their stores in California. The governor of California issued a full lockdown for California, and as a response, GameStop shut down, even though they are also considered an essential service because of all the crap they sell. That's not games, because they don't sell games anymore. Digital.
Wow.
Digital ruining lives. So the day after they announced that they were going to remain open, they decided to shut down.
That's so fucked up. They
Yeah.
just can't get a break.
Yeah, they can't get a break. And there are a lot of companies, which coincidentally, IGN is one of the companies that uses a lot of remote tech stuff. So webcams, microphones, headsets, wireless stuff. IGN uses this to stay open a lot, along with other companies. And with stores like GameStop that sell them having to close down, this is going to affect a lot of like online news companies and stuff like that. So the news does affect more than just GameStop. They are currently not shutting down in New York, but they are keeping the possibility there, because like New York is also one of the states that's in full lockdown. So if there's a chance that it'll spread to New York, then who knows how fucking far they're gonna go.
Game will finally be stopped. Haha.
Wow!
God.
I blame
Get
Reggie.
out! You blame what?
Reggie. He did this.
Who's Reggie?
Damn it, Reggie.
Nintendo Reggie.
Nintendo Reggie?
Yep. Board of
Yes.
directors. Remember we talked about that last week?
I don't even remember what I ate for lunch.
Jesus Christ. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna blame Alec, but we could blame Reggie.
Well, one of Alex's friends was like, he thinks it's Disney that's sent out the coronavirus
Oh my
because
Disney
of
China.
Disney Plus. So
I believe
get
that.
everyone isolated, and then they all have to watch Disney
Yeah,
Plus.
because you know what? There was no coronavirus before Frozen 2 came out, so...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
Also,
Walt Disney.
apparently-
He's back. He's back
On a
to
side-
college
on a-
news.
Complete side note, since you're on that subject anyway, apparently the movie Tangled, like, fucking
Oh,
called
yeah.
the shit. Because the kingdom of Corona, and this bitch was quarantined for 18 years of her life.
Oh my god.
She finally got out, and now everyone's dying. It's not funny.
Well.
It's kind of funny.
It's pretty funny.
It's
Kind
ironic.
of, it's kind of crazy, but only because they named it Corona, which was probably after the beer. So,
Beer stop.
Yeah.
In
beer stop,
in
GameStop
that
won't
kingdom,
stop.
They like to get fucked up on Corona. That's what it is.
Fucked up on Corona.
Oh shit.
What else did I have here?
Bye, Corona.
Positive news.
Positive news. Wait, I'm looking to see if there's anything else on.
Anything else
Wow.
you can depress us with?
Yeah, there's a lot, but you know, I mean,
God.
judge for the GameStop thing. I'm kind of hoping that they don't do that here because they're talking about a full lockdown here, and if so, EB Games is going to shut down probably, and there goes my only chance of getting RE3, if they do get it. Yeah, because that's like in 2 weeks. But
yeah, I wouldn't
when we
expect
get
that
there-
to be available for physical on release day. I feel like that's highly unlikely.
Well, in the UK, every shop has been shut today, so I ain't gonna get it physical.
Yeah, it's like there's an outbreak going on. Why wouldn't you want to release a fucking outbreak video game? Give everybody a reason to hate viruses.
Yeah, I wonder if that's actually
Nemesis.
going to affect sales in any way. I mean, it would be
Yeah,
stupid
probably.
to do that, but people are stupid enough to
Yep.
have that affect them, so I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
want to think about the virus. I'm trying to escape the virus. I'm not going to buy that
I
game.
mean, if the sales for Corona beer are dropping,
Exactly.
then I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if some fucking idiot is like, "Don't buy Resident Evil. They're promoting the
You're
coronavirus.
supporting viruses.
Support
Start up the
COVID-19."
game and it says sponsored by Corona.
Yeah, have you been coughed on today?
Oh no!
I just wish
Winners
this
don't
release
wear
was
masks.
Resident Evil 6 because then it would have been the C virus. It would have been perfect.
I know.
The timing would have been really funny. But then they would have been like, "Oh, you did this on purpose." But yeah, winners don't wear
Yeah.
masks.
What? Cleaners don't wear masks.
Well, okay, here.
Well,
it's not-
yeah, they do.
We're not shut down, but our store hours are cut. Certain areas are shut down. We're not allowed to be in lobbies. You can't be in a group of over 10 people.
Yeah.
Like, but we still have like GameStops open. Like, a bunch of places are still open, but some are closed. And the times that they closed are like 2 hours earlier, except for where I fucking work, obviously.
People need them burgers
It's true.
You know what I just
or
realized?
sandwiches. Or...
There, if you actually go to GameStop or whatever, like a Best Buy or something, you might actually be able to pick up a physical copy because, like, if you got it from like Amazon or something, they're gonna ship it out the day that it comes out. But
Yes.
retailers will get that in like up to a week early. They just can't release it until the day of. So there's a chance that it actually will arrive before the release date there. So you might actually be able to pull that off.
But the problem with that is the pre-order thing.
For
What do you mean?
If people pre-ordered it, they have a specific amount probably coming in,
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
and I didn't.
The one time where that would help you
for
out.
for the GameStop here,
You could pre-order it
they
online.
want- they want you to order it online and then come in and pick it up and then leave. You can't be like
Yeah, you
walking
could
around
you
the
could do
store.
that.
Yeah.
But still, it's
True.
going to be first come, first serve, you know,
Yes.
because there's probably going to be more pre-orders than they're going to have games.
My name is Higgins. No.
Positive news.
Positive news. Positive news. I lost my paper again.
You tested positive for coronavirus. Positive news.
Wow.
So the PS5 will run almost all, quote unquote, almost
This
all
is positive
of
news?
the. It is because they're making it backwards compatible for like 100.
Yay.
So it's like sending 100 of the smartest Earth people to Mars to live there while the planet explodes. 100 games will make the cut. Only the best, only the top, and they're judging them based on rank by total playtime. So obviously, the shitty games that all the kids are playing nonstop are gonna win. But yeah, the PS5 at launch will allow 100 most played games from the PS4. I guess this isn't really positive news.
It's really
What
not.
about
I
PS1,
appreciate your
2,
positivity.
3?
Well, I mean, it's kind of cool for like say I would not want to get a PS5, but say I did, and I was like, oh hey, I could still play like I don't know, I don't really have any of the like mainstream games, but like The Forest, yeah.
Well,
I
that's
could
the
still
thing
play-
too, right? Like, how many of these like games that people play the most of, or whatever? Like, how many of those do you play? Like, probably not a lot. Same thing with me. So it's like these are going to be the trendy, shitty games like Fortnite, fucking Call of Duty, Apex Legends. Like, none of this shit that a lot of people are going to be interested in. Overwatch, yeah,
Self-titled Goose Game.
it's going to be garbage.
Fuck. Yeah,
And-
but at the same time, I don't want to buy a console just to play the same games I have. Like
Well,
if I'm
no.
buying a new console, it's to play the next new games.
The problem is, like, the one positive thing that next gen had was Microsoft and Sony were like, oh, backwards compatibility, that's going to be a thing that we're looking at and focusing on, and that's like the only thing that they've really been talking about. And then once they finally give us information, it's like, okay, well, what the fuck were you talking about? It doesn't play PS1, PS2, or PS3 at all, and then your backwards compatibility for PS4 is 100 of the popular games, and that's it at launch. Out of 4,000 plus titles, 100 of the shittiest games that I'm probably not interested in. And like they did say that over time, yeah, they want to include the whole PS4 library. But it's like, how long is it going to take for them to... They said that they had to individually go through every single title to make it... to prepare it to be ready for the backwards compatibility. So 4,000 titles, like... odds are they're not going to get to all of those, for one. And
Well,
two, they're probably again going to focus on the popular titles first. Like, what?
Yeah, because they're saying that it's such a powerful system that it might not even be able to run like most of the PS4 games.
Exactly.
How
So
fucking powerful do we need a video game console to be? Like we're complaining about the graphics now when you look at the graphics back then, and I don't understand how people want more.
it's just dumb because they brought this up that backwards compatibility was going to be important. And then it's clearly not. So what?
Let's
That's
shoot
what I don't
ourselves in the
understand.
foot.
And if it was such a priority, then they would do like they did in the past, where they essentially put in the hardware to run last gen or whatever gen that they want to. You know what I mean? Like if they had put in some kind of variation of the PS4 that functioned kind of like the earlier model PS3, where, you know, it could run PS1 and PS2 games because it had the hardware built in. If they did that with the PS5 to support PS3 or PS4 and prior, it'd be done. They wouldn't have to go game by game to make sure that it works. Everything would work all the time with no effort, but they don't want to spend the extra money, which again takes me back to why the fuck were you guys talking about backwards compatibility to begin with if you're not really invested in it? I don't understand. It makes no sense.
It's true.
It's one thing to not talk about it at all and then be like, hey, guess what, guys? Surprise, we're doing backwards compatibility. It's just going to be these games at first, and we're going to try to do better. But that's
Nothing you guys
not
actually
what
want.
happened. Like, even then, it would be kind of disappointing, but you guys just set this expectation and then underwhelmed everybody. Like, what the fuck? Why?
Next positive side.
Every single NBA 2K whatever game.
It's canceled.
No, they're gonna be put on PS5.
Oh, yeah, God.
This isn't the news. I'm just saying, like, those are like every single Call of Duty title.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
2K20 might actually play on the PS5.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
No new games released though, because virus. And the last piece of news, I actually had like 2 more pieces of news, but one of them was the Spider-Man thing, which I threw in at the start. So,
Spider-Man.
yeah, Spider-Man.
Something.
The last one, and this is kind of a positive one if you know what the fuck I'm talking about, which I don't. So I'm kind of neutral about it. But anybody here has played Shadow Man?
Yeah.
The
I'm the one.
what is that?
Yet again, Jonathan, you are the Shadow Man.
Wow. I am the
Shadow Man was Shadow Man was a game originally released for the N64, and then later on the PC, the PlayStation, and the Dreamcast, where you're playing as Michael Leroy. It's written in French. I'm trying to. Leroy. In the age of Jack the Ripper, and you fight demons from the dead side who enter your world. That's the only description I got of that game because I honestly don't know anything about it.
It
But I
sounds
didn't
dope
want to
as
give too
fuck.
much out.
It's really cool
I mean-
because, like, instead of using, like, traditional, like, magic or whatever, you use voodoo and stuff, which is kind of cool because it's very different. And it's kind of like Soul Reaver, like Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. Maybe somebody's played that? Maybe?
I have, yeah.
There you go, hey. But yeah, it's very similar to that, like big open worlds. There's platforming and puzzle solving and,
Sounds
combat.
like it's right up my
It's
alley.
cool, but it's horror themed.
Turn up your ass.
And I was hoping that this was going to be like a full remaster just because like the content that's there would be like really interesting to see what they would do with like modern graphics. But it's cool that we're getting an HD remastered. I mean, just the fact that almost nobody here knows about this game makes me wonder why are they even doing it at all. So that's kind of cool that it's even happening.
Yeah, I hadn't actually mentioned that. It's getting a remaster.
There you go.
It's
Ooh. I will look into it.
getting a
sounds
remaster
interesting.
sometime in 2021, which means like 2023.
Yeah.
For the PC via Steam, PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. I like how it's saying it's coming out next year, but not on the consoles that are coming out this year. And it won't be backwards compatible because PS5 doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, this will definitely be one of the games that is not backwards compatible.
Yeah. You get a little bit of information on the remaster. Like, it'll feature 4K resolution, improved shadow mapping. I don't know if that's a game thing or if a thing from that game, because Shadow Man.
Wow.
So I don't know. Is it like a map made of shadows, or is shadow mapping a term for something?
Wow.
Mapping your ass.
There you go. Per pixel lighting, which to me sounds like a lot of work. And anti-aliasing?
Yeah.
Aliasing?
Yeah.
Also, the restoration of content cut from the original game. So, again, if you've played the original game and they cut shit out, well, guess what? You're getting it back. So, yay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I totally love this game that I've never heard of.
Spicy.
Meh.
And the CEO at Night Dive Studios, Stephen Kick, in the balls, said, quote, kick in the dick. Our goal with the remaster is to give today's generation of gamers all the features that they expect from a modern title while I can't read my own writing. While preserving the qualities that made. Okay, is Valiant the company that originally made the game? I don't research.
I don't remember that.
I just asked Sean.
I don't care.
Sean is my research. The two, qualities that made their iconic character and original Shadow Man game such memorable classics to begin with. So it's such a memorable classic that like 3 out of 4 people here have never heard of it.
Wow. Well, here's the thing. They said memorable, so you would have had to have played it for it to be memorable. But the people that did play it thought it was memorable, so there you go.
Yeah, so for the people who like this game, congratulations, you're getting a remaster powered by the same engine as the one used for System Shock, Turok, and Forsaken remasters. Remake, remaster. Same thing.
No, it's not.
Same thing. You're remaking the game into a better master.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, it's not the same.
Remasteration mode.
I didn't even know there was a... Jesus Christ. Gotta bring it up every time. But yeah. I've never heard of the game, but it does sound pretty cool, so I might actually be inclined to try the remaster.
Yeah.
Other than going out trying to find the original. But yeah. Does anybody else have any news? Because that's all I got.
That's all that... Yeah. Nope.
That's all that... Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Wait.
That was the news. No.
Wait.
What?
There's one thing. Pre-order... Wait. Yeah.
What?
Pre-orders for the limited run game's physical release and collector's edition of Streets of Rage 5 is up. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we brought them up twice. But yeah, fucking Streets of Rage was a big deal like back in the Sega Genesis days, and it's finally getting a sequel. Like fucking, I don't even know, like 20 some odd years later or something out of nowhere.
It's getting a sequel.
And they're doing it in the same style, so it's like 2D side-scrolling beat 'em up. They're not like
2D.
trying to do something like revolutionary. They're just giving us like an old school style remake to an old school style game, and that's pretty cool.
I like
2D.
that.
Yeah, I like it. But yeah, they're doing a limited run of physical copies and of collector's editions on limited run games. And
Sponsor.
It's not their typical thing where I think they typically do like 2,500 copies of a game. This one I think is actually like they're partnered with the publisher, and so they're doing like a larger lot, so you can actually just go there and pre-order the game up until the digital release comes out. So I think you have like a couple of months to do the pre-order, so there's not a rush. So yeah, if you like that kind of game, it's probably going to be a really good one, so go take a look-see.
Go take a little look-see.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
It'll be fun on a bun.
Fun on a dick. That's it.
Wah! Wah! You guys want to talk about survival horror?
What's that?
It's when you have
survive
to
horrors.
Yeah. Survive the
When
horse.
that bitch won't give you your money.
Drop it like it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Exactly. That's all. Survival horror. Survive the horse. So it's kind of gloomy out, and I want to shine a little bit of positivity on the year, because so far Shaun's positive year has been kind of poopy with the virus and with all the game
I feel like
delays
that's my
and all
fault.
That shit. You caused the virus.
I did somehow.
He's like, listen, I told you guys if you keep asking me about episode 13, I was gonna fucking do something bad to the world. Yeah. So I found a list of top 10 horror games that we should expect, and I'm doing the air quotes, to be released this year. Hopefully, they won't get fucking dead, but they're supposed to really be released this year. So I'm only assuming that they are done, like development and all that shit. Some are hype, some are nah. All of them are a reminder that, you know, a shitty little outbreak can't stop what we really love to do: blood and guts and horror and spooks and ghosts and zombies, massacres and PvP,
and rape and murder and strangling.
Yeah, all that shit.
All the
soup.
wholesome stuff.
Soup, because I love soup.
Bring your friends. Bring your family.
Bring some soup.
Actually, don't. Social distancing. Be safe, y'all.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a list that I found on the Game Ranks site. I often go on there just to see what's coming out, what people are ranking what, just to see. I don't care about reviews, but sometimes I like to see, okay, how many people think this is going to be good? Because if one says yeah, then I'm not going Of course, one of them is the Dark Pictures Anthology, the game that we know as titled Little. Not much information out yet, but it's giving us little hope.
Wow.
For those of you who don't know, it's by Supermassive Games, developed Until Dawn and Manamidanidan. Manamidanidan. And at the end of Manamadan, there was a little video showing us thing that's probably going to be for the third game in their trilogy, Dark Pictures Anthology.
So
there's second game.
Yeah.
Third. They made Until Dawn.
That's not part of it.
No, but they made Until Dawn. Okay, so it's not part of that, but Until Dawn is the first game that got my... Like, I wouldn't have not have cared about Manamadan if it wasn't for the fact... Actually, you probably would have made me care about it. We had a lot of fun playing that game. So that's something to look forward to. To be released this year. Co-op and competitive multiplayer is to be announced, but platforms are obviously PC, PS4, Xbox One, Expo. Another game, never heard of it, called Unholy. Have you guys heard of Unholy?
Nope.
No.
Oh, I get to introduce. It's a PC game, so that's probably why.
Gross.
Yep,
crap.
screw that shit.
PC, piece of crap. Made by Duality Games. Unholy is a rather interesting horror title in terms of the narrative. So it's one of those, like, you know, you take the role of the character and you're just basically following the story. You might shit your pants, or you might think it's really lame. But,
or both.
Yeah. Or both.
You think it's so lame that you shit your pants?
Yeah, it makes me shit at how lame this is. So I got a little bit of a description here. Is players take the role of mother named Saida. The Saida.
Did you say
one of the last Saida.
Saida.
It's probably Saida. One of the last remaining humans living in the last city. The city is operated by a class-style system where humans are regarded as the bottom tier and other creatures thrive above. Each day there's a fear of higher-ranking classes crashing below and overtaking the area. So it's like human versus monster. Might not be scary, but I don't know. I don't play PC games, so I'll probably never try it, but I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I might test it out and let you know how it is.
There you go. Make a video. If this screams more than 5 times in 5 minutes, you know it's good.
It has to be from fear, because I scream at a lot of things.
Or fear itself.
Oh my god.
The next game, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Quarantine. Hopefully that never comes out.
That's still a thing?
We have enough quarantines this year. We don't need another one.
Yes.
Don't need to explain this game, but yeah, it's another Tom Clancy game. Probably has to do with a virus. Another game, Ghostwire Tokyo. Bethesda.
Oh.
Bethesda best roommate.
That game's gonna get canceled.
Yeah, probably. Because platforms release co-op and competitive multiplayer is all to be announced.
Oh no.
But in case it doesn't, you know, Tango Gameworks, the developers behind the Evil Within series,
Shinji
comes
Mikami,
this game. Shinji Mikami.
Resident Evil.
It was unveiled during E3 2019. They gave a little bit of information, not too much. It's a third-person action-type video game with spooky elements scattered without players, are in kind of a new horror game. Wow.
Ooh, spooky.
Spooky. No. Third-person action type with spooky elements.
Get it right, Diz.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Dumb
Diz.
fuck.
Wow.
I mean-
as soon as I... Well, I guess
But
I'm
if
not
it's like
getting fucked that game.
Evil Within was kind of... I mean, it took me a long time to actually... It took me a long time to actually start playing it, because I thought it was just like one fucking crazy dude with a chainsaw chasing you around, and I don't like those games. But then I kept playing, and turns out there's zombies, Resident Evil 4...
It's fucking Resident Evil 4 too.
Yeah.
So if you didn't like
mean,
that, you're not gonna like...
That doesn't make it a good game, but...
Wow.
It's more...
Get into it.
It was more enjoyable than I thought. Like, at the start, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna like this fucking hiding all the time, but it's good. I enjoy it, so you never know. This might be crap. This might be good. It might never be made. Whatever. Next, Devotion. Developed
Sounds
and
like some
published
more
by Red
PC
Can.
bullshit.
It is a PC game. There's a little picture of it's a first-person game, and the picture is like a guy in a door frame, and there's a bunch of what looks to be wooden puppets standing there, blocking his way. I don't know if they're the characters or if they're literally just wooden puppets. But devout perspective horror title follows a man who finds his apartment slowly shifting into an alternate time. So it
Silent
might be
Hill
a
4.
jump scare.
Silent Hill 4.
There you go. It might be a jump scare, but
I hate those games so much.
yeah.
Not Silent Hill. I want to clarify. That is not what I was talking about.
Fucking
I
kill
don't
you.
know why. Look, I haven't played Silent Hill to say I don't like it. Okay? And I will get there. You just sit the fuck down.
But this game, it says its initial release was February 19th of 2019. So obviously it hasn't come, but it's still to be announced onto when they're actually going to release.
I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like garbage.
Wow.
Well, the way I'm describing it, fucking wooden puppets.
No, I just feel like it sounds too familiar. Like it's been done a lot.
Yeah, the puppets look like the Saw dude. So,
Oh
you know.
yeah. Well, I'm not interested. Fuck.
Little Nightmares 2.
Hmm.
Have not played. Heard it's very good.
Same.
Yeah, I heard Little Nightmares was good. Sequel is inbound. The video game is a follow-up of the first installment with Sith escaping the Maw. So I haven't played it, but there's I guess a character named Six. I went to buy that game, but bought a different one. So
Wow.
I still haven't really. Next game, Dying Light. If anybody enjoys Dying Light, I was told it's the best zombie game ever, and then I was also garbage, so I never got it.
I debated, never got there.
I bought it when it
Yeah.
came out. Haven't played it.
There you go.
To be expected.
It's got online co-op with only 4 players, so I have a feeling it's just one of those, like, you know, all of you online and there's zombies.
So this was Dying Light 2, right?
This is Dying Light 2, yeah.
Yeah.
It will receive a sequel in 2020, quote unquote. I don't want to go too much in the description just in case that it spoils something for anybody who's planning on playing the first one. I don't know. I'm assuming it's, you know, survival horror where the city's infected with zombies and you and 3 players online have to use weapons that you find and kill everybody left for. Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Hey, Sean.
Hello.
Remothered broken porcelain.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Finally.
So this remothered, refathered.
Remothered
Remothered
Father.
Tormented Fathers was a new survival horror game, and it's been going to receive a sequel this year, 2020. So the game is known as Remothered Broken Porcelain. There was a trailer. I haven't watched it yet. I'm afraid of spoilers because I do plan on playing Remothered. Tormented Father, Mother, Father.
Tormented
Remothered
mother, father.
Remothered Mother Fathered. And yeah, the developers are promoting this game with a thrilling psychological plot in an inn. So it's set in an inn.
In.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And being a survival horror game, you can also expect more challenging puzzles and a deeper lore. So
I'm just glad that the sequel's not only coming out on like consoles as well as PC simultaneously, but it's getting a physical release.
Yay!
yeah. And of course, let's see if May 29th actually gives us Last of Us 2, but for everybody suffering during the apocalypse, just remember there's a good apocalypse on its way, Last of Us 2. Hopefully.
It'll be good. You shut your mouth.
It was supposed to be good in February. We would have had it by now. If we get
I
it.
think I feel so weird because everyone's all about it, and I'm just here.
Did you play the first one?
I started it.
You have to. Yeah, you play through the whole first game, and then you really get invested. Not infested.
Excuse me.
You get invested in the characters, the stories, the
Well, the thing is,
atmosphere.
I do this all the time. I watched my brother play it. I was sitting next to him while he was playing it. So there's no story, thing that's driving me to continue playing. That's the problem. And I hate that I do that, or that I'm around it.
Wow.
Yeah, I
you,
have
my
to admit,
roommate,
I'm not in
are
a
the
rush
only
to
three
play
people.
Last of Us.
It's really good.
I actually uninstalled it from my PS4.
Wow.
I'm in a rush to play it. There are little things that bother me about it, but I'm still gonna play it. I'm still hyped. I'm still.
I got it for free for my PS4 and I just sold it like a week after.
My-
Jeez.
My friend bought 2 collector's editions of 2.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Hi.
chill the fuck out.
Give one away for free.
Right, I'll take it.
Yeah. And we don't need to go. We don't need to go into it, but the last one on their list is Resident Evil 3. So
Wow.
Remake.
I've never heard of that game before in a day in my life.
What,
Okay, well,
Nemesis game?
there's this company Capcom. Capcom. Am I saying that right? Capcom.
Crapcom?
I don't know.
Their
Lip
original
balm?
game, their their original game, Resident Evil 5, was created back in 1982. Where
So much
where you play
misinformation.
where you play as Albert Wesker and his girlfriend Chris, and you have to go find your mom.
And their daughter, Rebecca.
Yeah, you have to go find your mom in Africa, and their daughter Rebecca, who's this black girl whose name is also Sheva. And then they go to cosmic adventures, or you guys would say Chuck E. Cheese, and then there's zombies, and
Can
you
we
have to survive.
Can we have Jazz write a Resident Evil?
There you go. Well, this is the sequel to Resident Evil 5. It's called Resident Evil 3 Remake. Also by Capcom.
Capcom.
The co-op is Taba, and the competitive
Taba.
multiplayer is Taba.
Coming to Ba.
Yep, it's the platforms is coming to PC, PS4, Xbox, your bathroom counter, the kitchen floor,
Yeah.
It's my favorite platform.
but probably not, a physical disc. So
No, definitely not.
I'm not going to give you a description of the game because I'd have to make it up as I go. It wouldn't be very good. Something about making a sandwich.
Where can I pre-order?
Oh, there you go, Diz.
all
There you
of
go.
them?
That's what I was telling you. So this game circles around something Valentine, as we saw in the demo. That's something Valentine, who was raised by a pack of wild sandwiches, and now has to defend her kind when the humans take over and sprinkle salt on the sandwiches to kill them. But then they come back as zombie sandwiches, and yeah,
I like this. I'll take
Jill's
10.
the only sandwich that speaks English, so she has
I'll
to
take-
defend the world.
I'll take 10 of them.
There you go. There you go. Resident Evil 3 sequel to Resident Evil 5 remake. Capcom, get it now, but not now. April 3rd
April 1st.
at a theater near you on VHS.
Yeah, get it April 1st.
Available in theaters near you. So that's what I had for survival horror.
Yay!
It wasn't much. I'm sorry, but
Surviving
I just-
horrors.
Gotta
I
survive
just thought
those
we'd
horrors.
remind ourselves. Survive those horrors. Now, as I understand, a couple of you have games.
We're gonna have to trim it down. What did you have, Alec?
I'll save it to next week.
There you
Wow.
go.
Wow.
Twinned. Next.
What?
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 Twinned?
I said trimmed.
Oh, trimmed. I was like, what?
Oh my
What
god.
are, you,
Twinned.
what are you saying to me?
Yes.
He doesn't speak English.
Okay, so it's time for read your comments.
What? We get comments?
Would barely
We can read.
comment, everybody. It helps us read
Keep
your
commenting
comments.
with okay and
It
cool.
teaches me
No,
how to
don't,
read. It teaches
Danielle.
me how to read.
We need you. lead the
Leave
charge.
Danielle alone.
She is amazing. She's
She's my favorite.
yeah,
I
she's
comment
amazing.
sometimes.
Do you?
I do actually, so fuck you.
Wow.
Wow.
Why is everybody so mean?
Dinosaurs were killed by a giant comet.
So the first comment, what?
Shut up.
The dinosaurs.
The first comment is on E-Revelations, episode 3,
Boo!
by
Just kidding.
Robert the Peanut. Robert
What?
says, Robert says, can you please continue this series?
No.
Jazz,
It's over.
No.
will the series continue? And if so, how
I
many episodes did you anticipate? And will there be any Revelations 2 connection?
So, wow, that's a lot of questions.
It's 2 questions.
That's a lot.
It's 3 questions.
So I don't know how many episodes there are going to be, but I'm hoping there's not too many because I don't want to, I don't want to drag it on to like 13 episodes.
Wow.
Wow.
I almost couldn't get the words out. No, but honestly, it's like for real though. I don't want it to be a super long series because I'm worried that if I go too far out, I'm gonna not lose interest, but I'm gonna run out of ideas. No, you have the ideas flowing, Shaun. I don't. You've seen how many times I'm like, I'm gonna work on this, but also I'm gonna make a machinima with this and this and this and this. Do you want to voice this character? So with my focus, I'm kind of hoping to keep it somewhat short and skip a couple of things in the game. So I'm aiming to try to not go higher than 10 episodes because yes, I will continue it in Revelations 2 and try to find a way to tie in the story. But yeah, that's all you're getting for now. I'm not going into details.
Wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
since E-Revelations is at episode 3 now, do you guys have
Irrelevations. Fuck.
What?
Isn't that what I said?
You said irrevelations. What are you making?
Oh
now?
wow, I'm fusing the words. Fuck you.
Now you can't
turned
say
it
it
to
right.
Brandon.
Yeah, dumbass.
What is your favorite scene, everybody? Is there one that stands out? What? Pick your favorite.
You already know my favorite.
Oh god.
No.
I would have to say it's the Game Boy one.
Which one?
That one where she's playing the Game Boy or
Yeah.
talking about the Game Boy.
No, she. Either that or the one where she's picking up the gun, and fuck it. Well, the other guy is like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "I can
Parker,
grab it,
have
I
you
can
even watched the show?
Yes, I have. I just can't
My
remember
favorite
names.
scene is with Jill.
I keep thinking Parker is Mario for some reason.
Wow.
Parker Rio.
Parkio.
Oh my god.
Parker. No, but yeah, the scene where he pulls the gun out and she's playing her Game Boy and he tells her to fucking put it away.
Yeah.
That one was fun because I had to put like 3 Game Boy sounds and
3.
kind of loop them. Well, I took 3 different
Oh.
pitch sounds. Like there were different pitches and then I linked them all into one audio file to make it look like, because it's not just beep beep beep, it has to be like pew 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 pew
Pew, 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 pew.
and then they're like bloop. That was a good one.
I still think my favorite is the beautiful day from O'Brien. It always
That was-
fucking just has me dying. Fucking
That- you know
lightning,
what?
dark skies. Oh, what a beautiful
fucking
day.
scene- I'm straight up gonna tell you the fucking scene was just supposed to end with "I fucking hate my job," and I saw the lightning in the distance, and just thought like, "Oh my god, what if like what a beautiful day?" And Austin's delivery was perfect. So
It's perfect.
oh, what a beautiful day!
And it just fit his character so well.
yeah.
Like it was the seeds of who he would become.
I like that you like that because I was like, is that just too stupid? And I'm like, no.
I'm telling you, it's the stupid shit that gets
It's
me. Like that's my humor.
It's super dark and gloomy, and there's like the ruins of an entire city in the distance.
And it's like it's
And I
so
just, like-
off character because he's just complaining and he's got like an attitude and he like just doesn't want to be there, but it's somewhat genuine when he says it, you know.
Yeah, it's which actually is funny because the beach is my favorite scene. Like before I even made the show, or before I even made that episode, the part where I got Jill to stick her hand in there and stick the grenade, and just the whole like, what else can I blow up? The look on her face and the fact that O'Brien's like, hey, what the fuck? It fits so well that it was my favorite. Like as soon as I wrote it, I was like, the beach scene is my favorite. Oh, I'm editing my favorite scene. So
Oh my god.
anything with O'Brien, really. But yeah, blowing up the sea. Shit.
Oh my god.
What
What about you, Diz?
Yeah.
The
Like I hated it.
Worst series ever.
No, I commented it on my own. It would have to be like where they're showing the video of the piranhas or whatever, and they're all just like talking, and I provided the slurping sound for the cup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I always see that, I'm like, that was me.
I like that it's your
But-
brother voicing that character.
Yes, he actually did a really good job.
You douche.
What of a douche.
Ghost. What is it? The frozen, whatever.
Frozen-
Popsicle stand or whatever.
Yes,
Shitsicle.
Frozen turnsicle stand.
Turnsicle, that's what it was.
That was ad-lib.
Fucking
That was
O'Brien.
amazing.
All of O'Brien's lines.
Oh god, that was amazing.
I have too many favorite ones. Like, it's just like things that I remember when I had to edit them, I couldn't because I was laughing so hard. And one of them, this little short moment, is when fucking Raymond starts to like do a flashback, and Parker's just like, "Who said you could have a flashback?"
My second favorite one is when I killed myself.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a feeling you would bring that.
I fucking
Did-
love that.
Murdering herself and pleading for herself for her own life.
Please don't kill me. No. Yes.
like bad language.
I don't like bad language.
The Batman falling down the bed.
Oh my god,
God
yes!
damn it.
I didn't even know he was falling there until I saw him on the last run of editing, and I was like, "Oh, Shaun, I need Batman."
Batman.
Called Batman. Called Batman.
Called
Jesus.
Called Batman.
Called Batman. But yeah, yay!
Yay.
Oh my god.
They read
Yay!
those poems.
Second comment is on Days of Our Lives, Resident Evil Episode 6, Part 3.
It's a lot of numbers.
But it's a long title.
I
And it
can't
is
read.
by Kevin Morales. Kevin says, I honestly never appreciated the presentation of this until now. He took the time to make a full-ass intro and outro like a legit show. A lot of work definitely went into these. I picked this comment because I really appreciate like the honesty and reflection and the appreciation of that comment. It's like, oh, I've been watching this for a long time, and you know, like when I first started watching, I couldn't really appreciate the effort that went in, and like going back to it, he can kind of see like all the attention to detail, and a lot of people don't see that, you know, because like if you're not like the first time you
You're not
watch it,
looking
you're not
for
thinking
it.
about that. Yeah, it's like unless
Yeah.
you're a content creator or more so like a machinima creator, definitely like you don't think about the editing and just the time and effort that it takes to making it like an opening and a closing and the credits and the edits and all these little things that add up to make what you're watching. So the fact that that was pointed out and recognized was really nice, because I don't get a lot of that, because again, most people just don't, it's not even their fault, they just don't see it because they don't know to look for it to appreciate it. So
'Cause
Whenever-
we don't read the
whenever that's noticed, that's kind of nice. It's rare.
I'll go back to your first episode with Windows Movie Maker.
What?
I'll go back to your first episode with Windows Movie Maker.
Wow.
Alec,
Wow.
Alec, I know you're up to the challenge. Let's go through Shaun's channel and just comment on everything.
Wow.
Yes. One word at
Yes.
a time.
Oh no!
And I get wow.
Don't
And I
you
guess
think?
I'm not
that's-
that evil.
That's kind of a way that you could notice it too. Like, I guess if you do go back and you watch it from beginning to current, then you will see like, oh, well, none of this shit is happening in episode 1 because it was made on fucking Windows Movie Maker 1,000 years ago. So like when you compare one to the current one, then you can kind of compare and be like, oh shit, well now I can actually see all the effort that goes into this. But yeah, that was really nice to see. Those are the comments that I really enjoy seeing, like those and just anytime it makes somebody's day, like I get some of those comments sometimes, and that's always nice. It's why we do what we do.
I just do it to get some of my retard out.
Wow.
I'll just do it for giggles.
Wow.
And shit.
And shit, yeah.
But thank you, Kevin. I appreciate you.
Good job, Kevin.
Yeah.
And peanuts.
And we did wow.
Yay!
And then, being that we're all machinima creators, when you're watching a machinima, what stands out to you? Do you notice the little things, the editing, the openings and closing, sound effects, transitions? Like, are you looking at this kind of stuff or paying attention to it, or do you just kind of watch it as like an average viewer and just kind of take it as it is, or do you pick up on the smaller things?
If it's
I do like I rewatch it a lot. So I do the first one is just like I may pick up some stuff, but then after like I rewatch it like a second or third time, I appreciate it. I appreciate this, and this. That's pretty good. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
I feel like you can't really appreciate the detail you put into it unless you kind of already do it, kind of thing.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I was saying. Like the more knowledgeable you are, obviously, the more that you're going to appreciate it because you're more informed, so you can recognize the things. But that's why I'm saying, like, as us, since we all do this, things are going to stand out more to us, whether they be positive or negative. So I was just kind of curious, like, how that affected you guys when you're watching stuff.
I do really appreciate when it comes to, when I was first watching Duel, there was so many other parodies out there at the time on different websites and all that.
What there was?
Yeah, there was.
I only knew Duel.
Like Newgrounds and all that kind of other shit.
Yeah, I didn't really
Albino
go
Black Sheep.
And where they only do about 2 or 3 episodes, a bit like me. And they say they're going to finish it off, but they never did, and they fucked off, and they're just like, yeah. But Shaun is one of those that just sticks around and does it towards the end. I mean, even after all the hardships and PCs and all that fuck up.
All the not saving.
Wow.
What?
It's true.
So yeah, I do appreciate when people actually finish their thing. So yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. What about you, Jazz?
Support.
I have
that could
always
be negative
been...
shit too, like things that stand out to you where you're just like, God damn it, that shouldn't be there.
What?
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 I don't know. This just like died.
No, because you're like, what about you, Jazz? And then he starts talking.
It's okay. He specified now I can talk shit about Duel. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh!
I
that
really
was
don't
for like everybody too. Like,
I don't appreciate the shit people put at the end of their machinimas with all the work. Make me fucking read.
well,
What is this? What is this?
Wow.
What are these
no.
words?
The only thing that I have like pros and cons. The only thing that bothers me really in machinima or music videos or something like that is when like they take a clip of somebody talking and they loop it back and forth. Like they'll reverse it and then forward it.
Mm-hmm.
Just instead of if you reuse the same clip of somebody talking, or like if it's like 2 seconds of their mouth opening, don't replay it so it goes like a fucking puppet.
Yeah, that bothers me too.
Because it shows, and it's like, in some cases it works, but a lot of times people are using it and it's just like it doesn't work and it looks bad, and that's really the only thing that bothers me. But other than that, like, I'm a really big fan of getting the joke out. Like, if you want to animate a couple of stick people talking, if you get your fucking joke out and you make me laugh, that's all I care about. If the lip syncing is off, but the character said something funny, I'm okay with that. As long as it's the content. I just like watch it to laugh or watch it to be entertained. Not really, I don't know. Because like if somebody came to me and they were like, oh hey, your episode sucked, You didn't time this properly. There was a glitch there. The audio was just a little bit louder on this character than just for that little 2-second cough that they did. Like, if somebody analyzes every single second of a video, I wouldn't really like that, and it would make me not want to continue in it. Whereas where they're just watching it and they're like, hey, this was funny, good job. Then you're like, oh, thanks, I'm going to keep going. So that's how I feel like, you know, if you enjoy watching it, don't look for the bad things. Just carry on. Go watch Twilight and analyze that.
Wow.
Talk shit about that. But yeah, it's really hard to... Can I bring Duel up without you thinking I'm like attacking it?
Mm-hmm.
So like if you go back to the very first episode of Duel, and like I don't know what you used to record it. Did you use like the GameCube? Did you use the
It was
what were you
GameCube.
playing
I
on?
wasn't even playing. I had somebody. I didn't have the ability to record, so somebody else recorded the footage for me. But yeah, I believe it was GameCube. Yeah.
So the video was a little bit choppy. It's a small window in a black frame. Like it's a little fuzzy to see, like the very first before it got remastered or whatever.
Fucking looks terrible. What do you?
but everything that like everything Leon was saying, that the fucking villagers, the Aqua, like I was in tears laughing, and I'm just like, you know, it doesn't bother me that the video quality is not as good if the fucking jokes are hilarious. And shit like that just entertains me.
I feel like that as well. As long as the jokes hit for me, I'm cool.
Yeah, like
I like that.
that's what I look for. You know, make it funny. Work on your script. Don't just write to fill in. Work on your script and make your jokes funny, and then we'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's totally okay if you want to put a lot of time and detail, because I know you do. I know you put a shitload of time in like editing and getting the timing and the sounds and everything, and it shows. But like to me, if I'm watching Machinima, that shit doesn't bother me really. I'm just like, I want to watch it and laugh.
Yeah,
And then
I
quote
mean,
it.
obviously the important thing is going to be the writing. You know, if that fails, then it doesn't matter what you do; it's going to be garbage. So, yeah, of course that's very important. But the higher the quality you can make it, you know, the more you can get out of it potentially. But again, it's just they're all building blocks, you know, and it starts with writing and comedy if that's what you're going for. So you got to make sure that that's the focus, and then everything else put on top is just a bonus. But I like to do all that kind of stuff.
I also want to just really quick mention, like, all of us have like our like series, like our show, right? Like this is Rebecca, mine is Jill, and the fucking relevant.
She must be working on it.
Yours is obviously Leon, and Alec.
It's various.
We got to get you a primary role. I guess it would be Snake.
But if you look, like, Alec isn't. It's like, you know, if you're watching a show where there's just like it starts with a fart sound, a lot of people will be like, "Hey, this is fucking retarded." But Alec made it work, and because he's got the humor to go with it, not just have like a fart noise and no explanation. Like he'll stretch the joke to make it funnier and funnier. And like, does your Rebecca just being like angry but not angry, but like dumb but not quite? Like you can't. She's just like, she's supposed to be the super smart one, and then she's just super stupid.
She's so smart that she's dumb.
Exactly. And then Leon being super angry, surrounded by a bunch of idiots, like villagers. They're just going like singing and shit. It's just like everybody's got different humor types, but it works, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's beautiful.
Oh, look at us supporting each other. Stop.
We're a support group.
I feel sick.
Wow.
Well, Alec, your machinima sucks. Go away.
Wow.
There, you feel better?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
He responds
You
to
did,
hatred.
bitch.
Wow.
Fuck yes.
That's a good end somewhere today.
Listen, Alec, take your pussy fire somewhere else.
I'll lick it dry.
Oh.
Sarah over
Is Shayla here? I hear a monkey. Wow, that sounded fucked up. What?
Wow.
One more comment, and it is on Days of Our Lives Resident Evil episode 11 from Nicholas Jenkins, and he says, I swear every time I look at this I always imagine Leon and Krauser as super deformed chibis using a thought bubble saying the exact same words. I don't know, but it's funny. Lol. And I picked this one because they're probably referring to the knife fight with Krauser and Leon.
Knife fight.
Like just being like chibis. Does everybody know what a chibi is?
Yes.
Nope.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Yes.
They're just little like silly, over-exaggerated cartoonish versions of like anime characters, typically with like oversized heads and like memeable faces or whatever, like emoji kind of faces. And
Meme Bill.
yeah, but yeah, they're like the Funko Pops, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Trying
picked
to find it.
I picked this one because it's kind of ironic because I made a t-shirt that actually has Leon and Ashley as chibis. So I guess in some way I pictured it too. So yeah, I guess I share the same sentiment because of that. But I need to make a Krauser chibi. There you go. Add that to the collection.
Chibi Krauser.
The pile. Put it in the pile.
Put it in the pile.
Yeah, I mean, is there going to be other t-shirt designs soon,
Yeah, I need to
or-
get on that. I have a couple that are close to finishing. I just need to fucking do it.
I want a hat.
I know. I'm working on it. It's been a fucking nightmare.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna make my own shirt for you, Sean.
Wow.
It's gonna say, "Fuck Yakuza 2."
Wow. But it's okay.
Please
You're getting a free t-shirt too, so shut up.
Take off the damn
It's
pants
not a
and
free
have an
t-shirt, I
arrow
paid
pointing
for a
down.
hat.
You're getting the hat too, you shit.
Oh, okay.
Any fucking way. But but yeah, like I said, since chibis are basically like Funko Pop figures, if there were dual Funko Pops and they said a line from the show when you squeeze them, which one would you pick and what would it say?
Oh my god.
Why would you do that?
Because it would be amazing. I would make Leon, of course, and when you squeeze him, he would just say, "Shut up your face," and maybe Lewis, and he'd just say, "Peace out, loser." It'd be great.
Yes.
You give him a hug, and they yell at you.
What is happening?
I
You
would.
got to get one of the villagers to say, "I'm gonna go get some coffee."
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be amazing.
I would want a villager that either fucking says, oh my god, like have the, fuck, he's not a villager, he's the dude at the castle that goes like, "Hi, lady!" Like I would want that one. Because I used to do that all the time, walking in to work with my friend, and she'd respond the same thing, and we'd get in trouble.
Ooh.
Or the villager saying eavesdropping is wrong.
I was just thinking of, you know, where there's 5 cages where Leon has to get through, and that screaming kind of boss is
Wolverine.
there, like, "Wah!"
Fucking hate that guy.
Wow.
And I was just thinking, you could make an alarm clock out of that. It's like every time you draw,
Oh my god.
it's like,
That'd be a terrible way to wake up.
I'd be more able to answer this question if it was like RCS.
Wow.
I know it's not. I know it's like completely relevant, but RCS Leon has so many more like one-liners that grasp me. Like you just like pull the cord and he just goes wee.
oh no, the RCS Leon alarm clock. When you press the sleep button, it's like sleep.
Every time you hit snooze, it rings 5 minutes later, going wee wee. Like it's faster.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sleep and already.
So many possibilities.
There we go. That has been Read Your Comments.
Yay!
Read your.
Cock.
You shut your face.
Shut your.
I had a game,
So we're not doing
but
games.
we're running over, so we're gonna do games next time.
I'm running people over.
Games next time. The games next time. No updates, cause fuck you. We're not
Wow.
doing anything.
Well, that's not true.
Does anybody have any little updates?
No,
I
but
got
that
a
doesn't
one.
mean we're not doing anything.
Hold on.
That means I'm not doing anything.
Wow.
I'm working on fucking dork, so fuck you.
I'm working on a lot, but I don't want to talk about it until I have more.
It's
Dork
okay.
and Mindy.
We're here for you.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
working
OTR.
I'm working on the last episode.
Working on the railroad.
Wow.
All the live long day.
All live long day. I'm the same as Sean. I'm working on stuff, but I'm gonna wait till it's a little bit more, worked on.
Understandable. Well, that's my only updates. There you go.
Oop dot. Well, I got my computer back, so I will be working on some stuff, but
Yay.
Yay!
I already know which one I'm gonna be working on first. So I want to
Uh-oh.
see it done. Yeah. So yeah, I don't remember what episode we're at.
Oh my god.
78.
What episode is this?
Jesus.
78.
78?
Yep.
Yep.
I knew that. This has been episode 78 of the Wordcast. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching the screen with the bobbing icons of nothing.
Yay.
Thanks for being a friend.
Thank you for
You
being
got
a
a friend
friend.
in me.
You got
Thanks for spreading the coronavirus.
Wow.
yeah. Thanks for including us in your social distancing and during these hard times that no one's making jokes about.
Make sure you fucking take care of yourself. Wash your hands. Don't be fucking nasty and don't be fucking rude.
wash
or
your
I
hands.
will find you, bitch.
Wash your
Yeah,
ass.
wash
But that
your
would be
hands. Don't
social
order,
distant if you
don't
find
order
us.
Chinese food. Don't drink Corona beer. Make sure you don't share toilet paper rolls
Wear an
while
ass
you're both
mask.
sitting on the toilet at the same time. Ass mask
Chinese
or pants.
food sounds good. I might order some.
And me
Put
too.
out
Chinese
pussy
Corona.
fires. Don't
But
leave them
Please keep your pussy fires under control.
They
Also,
I
spread.
wonder what this show's going to be called. Pussy fire and dick.
Also, don't start attacking each other on the streets. If you really want to smash something, smash the like and subscribe buttons. Make sure you link this video to all your friends. If they're bored at home, they got nothing else to do, make them listen to the entire series of podcasts, 78 episodes.
Now's
You
the
should
time.
comment. You should
100
comment.
times.
Comment.
I
Watch.
challenge you.
Make them
I'm
constructive.
challenging
Don't
you.
complain. Well, don't complain. Don't spam.
Complain.
Don't spam. You can complain
Don't
even though I don't
spam
want
so
you to.
close to me. So, everybody here at the Ward wishes that you would watch the videos, and for every comment that you get, Sean will not comment back,
What?
because then you'll have to comment on your own comments, and then the comment section will start. And
Well,
yeah, but if you want to get in contact with Sean directly and you don't want people to see your comments on the internet, because that's what internet is for, you can send him a message or a tweet at thewardpro.com.
no.com.
Oh, sorry, .org.
Wow.
.tc, because he's government. And Leon's a government. But yeah. But in all honesty, comment, and we will read them and not laugh at them and respond and include you in things.
Yay.
And thanks
Thanks.
for watching.
And remember,
Thank you.
only you can prevent pussy fires. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.